Can you explain how this immaterial, disembodied, non-located thing you're calling a mind ever affect my body, ever push it around? Where does that happen? Show me where it actually happens. Because we know we have bodies. Whether or not the mind is separate from them, we know we have bodies. The modern version of this is we know we have particles in us. We know we have atoms. And we know what they do. We know how they behave. We know an equation that says if you put them in a certain situation, here's what's going to happen next. There's no room in that equation for consciousness or the mind to come in and go, oh, well, if this electron is in a mind, then it moves that way. It's completely possible that there should be. That is, we, as scientists, we're very open. Like, I could totally be wrong about everything I told you. If new evidence or argumentation comes that shows us that there's a better way of understanding the world in which that's the case, then we will change our minds, whether they're atoms or something else. But the point is, it's really hard to imagine, given what we know about the stuff that is in our brains, that there is anything else pushing it around. Does that stuff conserve energy? Is it predictable? Is it deterministic? Does it obey Schrödinger's equation? Does it have a location in space? I mean, there might be answers to all these questions, but there's also an easier answer, which is that there isn't any such stuff. The mind is hard to understand because it's the most complicated thing we know. Of course it's hard to understand. That doesn't seem to me to mean that we need to invoke new stuff outside the laws of physics.
Thank you. Alan.
New stuff. Consciousness is not new stuff. Whatever it is not new. It's not new age, it's not new. It's been here long before scientists started thinking about it. So here's a story now from Roger Penrose, but it traces back to the Pythagoreans, back to Plato, and that is looking at nature and the laws of nature and seeing how precisely mathematical they are, extraordinarily mathematical. Why should that be the case? Why not just more or less mathematical, or maybe not mathematical at all? And going back to Pythagoras, this is 2,500 years, there have been philosophers and contemporary scientists, top-notch ones, that have posited maybe the underlying reality is not physical at all. It's not particles, it's forces. Maybe it's a dimension of reality that's pure mathematics, and out of that emerges this world that we are experiencing as physical, the world of nature. In which case, mathematicians first-rate, like Roger Penrose, who I know Sean himself tremendously admires, as do I, he says mathematicians don't just start out with axioms and then do logical deductions. They're actually exploring a realm of reality that's pure math. They make discoveries, they intersubjectively validate discoveries of a deeper underlying realm of reality that's mathematics, mathematical in nature. But now there are others, going back to Max Planck, the founder of quantum mechanics, Einstein, we all know of, and they suggest maybe it's mind. Max Planck says, this mind is the matrix of all matter. We must assume there is a force, there is behind this force of atoms the existence of a conscious, intelligent mind. It's very unpopular nowadays in scientific circles to speak of intelligent design. That's exactly what Max Planck was asserting, that maybe there's a superior mind. Or Einstein himself says there is a superior mind that reveals itself in the world of experience, the God of Spinoza.
The universe, the nature of reality, appears to us in layers. It does not appear to us as one single unified thing that we talk to in a single way. And this is a wonderful opportunity for engagement, cross-disciplinary engagement with the humanities and the sciences. There's this one layer, which Nobel laureate Frank Wilczek has called the core theory, the theory that takes into account these elementary particles and the forces of nature, including gravity and electromagnetism and so forth. And my claim is that we understand that one layer. That doesn't mean we understand the bottom layer of reality, okay? There could be layers underneath. I'm pretty sure there are. I'm pretty sure we don't understand the nature of space and time themselves. That's okay.